welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a very cool Back to the Future figure, and yes. It is
Ultimate Doc Brown 3.
Doc Brown the Third.
Yes.
So this is this the third one that came out?
Yes, this is the newest one.
Okay, but it is technically from the first movie.
Right.
So here's the packaging. You have the cases. This is like the case of plutonium.
The plutonium, yeah.
And it's got the little radiation symbols on there. Let's turn the box around before we open it up. Kind of see there's the details on the side.
So it says hazmat suit.
And there he is in his hazmat suit. Here's some of the poses you can do. And of course you can pose him beside Marty McFly. And here's some of the other awesome figures you can get in this collection. So I believe we don't have either Biff or Griff.
Yeah, I haven't seen Griff. I haven't ever seen Griff.
Yeah.
I've seen Biff, but we haven't been able to pick him up. But we have the others.
All right. Let's open up that window.
Okay.
Ta-da! There you go. So you have the scene over there that you can kind of recreate. He does come with an extra head sculpt. There you go. That's fine. And he comes with the remote control, which I love that.
Yeah.
Remote control for a life-size car. I mean, life-size, well, you know. And then he has, looks like his revolver and some of his...
Looks like a clipboard or something.
Yeah. Some of the stuff he needs for his science experiments. He has an extra set of arms here that have the hazmat gloves and the sleeves are down. Let me show that. And then he has a couple extra sets of hands and whatever this little thing is. We'll figure that out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get Doc Brown out of his box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, and there's Doc. Doc out of the box.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and show off the extra pieces and accessories first, because he has some really cool ones. Take a look at the backdrop.
Yeah.
It's got the DeLorean in the back and Out of Time.
And we didn't mention, but this is actually, these are part of the NECA line for Back to the Future. And they always have really cool backdrops in the box.
Yes, with the little window so you can see all of the cool stuff before you purchase it. So there you go. It looks like John was saying, like two separate, almost like calculators right there, or computer keyboards. It's got a big long list of something almost like a ruler going on there. It's got some important stuff right there for time travel. If we could ever decipher it, we would know how to travel back in time. But anyway, all right, let's go ahead and show off the arms. So he has left and right arm. Let's see, I want to show the hands. So this one's a little bit more open, like the forefinger. But then you also have this extra hand that you can swap out for these particular arms, which is a little more grippy. I think this is to hold the revolver, perhaps.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, because it's got the little finger out. And then you have this set of hands, which is to switch out with the other arms, which he has on right now. Hey! It's like the fonts. And then that's a grippy hand to hold on to something small, too. So there you have that.
Yeah, that's one thing. Another thing with the NECA figures is they don't skimp on accessories.
No, for sure not. And then here's his really cool facial sculpt. He looks really happy. Maybe this is happy Doc Brown face. His super smile. Look at that hair going on. Very, very cool. I like how they did all the detailing on his hair. They have a little bit of a dark wash around the edge here. And it really does look like him.
Yeah.
Even down to like the little thing on his face right there.
Oh, yeah.
This really, really looks like him, so that's cool. Here's the revolver that he has. You notice, like, in the scene right before, he, like, drops it on the ground.
Yeah.
So, anyway. And then, here's the remote, which is really cool. It's like a giant size. If you ever remember, and look, it's got the 88 miles per hour.
Yeah. He's, like,
right
definitely boosted up the remote.
Yes. Very, very cool. And then I'm trying to look because it did have a giant antenna. I think it's like pushed in, but I don't know exactly where it is on there. I thought it had an antenna. And then this is really cool. The last one. The little notebook. It's got the little pages ruffled up like this. And then if you look, if I can get the camera to notice, it has let's see, right there, maybe you can tell, it's got E.T. and Elliot on the bicycle.
Yeah.
So very, very cool. Amblin Entertainment logo.
And, you know, that was the...
it's got the thing to hold on to.
That was the same company that actually made the movie, so it's pretty cool that they... added that little detail. I don't know if... I'd have to go back and watch the movie again to see if
it was added.
Has a notepad and see if it was really in there, if that was just a touch NECA added.
That's really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at... Whoa, this is Shocked Doc.
Yes.
So he's got the eyes bugging out. His mouth looks like he's in shock. You can't so much tell it from like above, but if you're looking like right at him, you can see his eyes. And then you have here like the stopwatch around his neck. He's got a clip and some other stuff going on here. Lots of pins and pocket protector there. His green shirt is underneath there that you can tell. The hazmat suit. And then you can see his sleeves. Let me see. You can see his sleeves. And then the hazmat suit is pushed up. He also has some detailing over here. Probably a lot of details that we didn't see from the movie.
Yeah.
He's got a ton of tools here, which is really cool. That's a really cool tool belt. Probably one of the only ones I've ever seen for an action figure that is so very detailed. Now, they don't come out, if you're wondering that.
I did test that because I thought that, I'm like, that flashlight
that'd be a lot of
like
little teeny pieces.
Really like a really little flashlight
it does,
that's in there.
But it's made to, and I like it like that, then you don't lose all the pieces. But there's the back of the hazmat suit. The belt is attached to that. And then he's got his tennis shoes on. His pants hanging down from the hazmat suit, which is cool that they added the extra layer. He's got the orange at the top of the pockets. And a belt loop. Let's take a look at his watch. So there's his watch. And he is a really cool figure. I'm going to let John show off his articulation.
Okay, so let's take a look. Alright, so he will have articulation at the neck. And he can look down. He can look up. And then, of course, obviously... side to side. He can even like tilt his head. So really good range of motion there. He's got a point at the shoulder, and it will of course extend and rotate, and then of course even rotate like this. He has the elbow joint, and it will also rotate as well as bend. He has like the dual wrist, so it will twist as well as bending. He has like a point. It's gonna be really restrictive because of this the hazmat suit, but you can kind of tell this is soft, and so it does. There actually is a point underneath there, but it's I think the actual costume, whatever you want to call it, over top of it is restricting it. He does have articulation at the hips, at the knee, and the knee is just like the elbow. It will twist as well as bending. And then he has the ankle. So, and these jeans are also soft, so you can see like it'll actually bend to give him better range of motion at the ankles. And then the ankles will also, actually in addition to the ankles, there's a point up inside there, like a mid-calf that is hidden by the hazmat suit. So very cool. He will be a lot of fun to pose.
Alright, so there's one last look at Doc Brown the Third.
Yes,
from the first movie.
1985 version of Doc Brown.
Awesome. So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.